You wake to the soft jingle of camel bells, the Sasanian dawn breaking over the vast caravan route, the air thick with the scent of saffron and the distant hum of a desert wind. It's the year 350 CE, and you stand at the edge of a bustling trade post in Persia, the heart of the Sasanian Empire, where the Silk Road pulses with life. Hey, tonight we unravel what drove your role as a Persian caravaneer, a journey woven with silk, spices, and the weight of an empire's ambition. If this tale stirs your curiosity, give it a like and drop a comment. Where are you listening from under these starry skies? Dim the lights, feel the gentle sway of a camel's gait, and let your breaths slow as we step into this ancient path together. The ground beneath your feet is a tapestry of footprints, merchants from Sogdiana, warriors from Ctesiphon, and priests chanting hymns to Ahura Mazda. You're 12, your small hands clutching a goatskin water pouch, watching as a caravan prepares to depart. The Sasanian Empire, stretching from the Euphrates to the Indus, thrives on this trade, its kings Shapa I. Shapa II building a realm where Zoroastrian fire temples light night and grand cities like Bishapa rise from the dust. But what drove Asu here? It's not just the clink of coins. It's the pulse of a culture where Caravaneers like you are the lifeblood, carrying silk from China, incense from Arabia, and stories from Rome. Let the bells' rhythm ease your mind as we Tresethus calling. Imagine the scene, a caravan of 30 camels, their humps swaying, laden with bales of crimson silk and jars of turmeric, guarded by armored spearmen. The Sasanian economy hinges on this network. A legacy from the Parthians, refined under King Ardashir I, who founded the empire in 224 CE. Your father, a grizzled caravaneer, adjusts a saddle, his voice low as he mutters, "The Romans pay gold for this silk, but it's our roads that bind the world." The Silk Road, stretching 7,000 kilometers, links Shangan to Antioch. And you're part of it, your tribe, the House of Surin, tasked with guarding these routes. Historians like Procopius note the Sasanians' mastery of trade, their caravans, a shield against bandits and a bridge to wealth. Feel the saddle's leather ground you, a steady touch as Thegeny begins. Your days start early, the sun a golden eye over the Zagros mountains. You help load a camel, it's grown a familiar friend, with goods destined for the Roman frontier. Glass beads from Syria, lapis lazuli from Adaction. The Sasanian kings, like Khosrow I, levy taxes on these caravans, funding their wars and the grand fire temple of Ada, GUSHNASP.ZOROASTRIANISM. The empire's faith blesses your path, its priests offering prayers to protect the trade. You overhear a merchant recite a verse from the Avesta, "May the fire guide your steps," and feel a shiver of pride. This isn't just work, it's a sacred duty, a custom etched in the Shahnameh, where heroes like Rostam guarded such routes. Let the merchant's chant lull you, a soothing hymn as the caravan stirs by noon. The trade post buzzes with life, Sogdian traders haggling in their tongue, a Roman envoy inspecting silk, and a priest tending a portable fire altar. Your father negotiates with a Cushion merchant, offering a bolt of silk for amber from the Baltic, a deal sealed with a handshake and a shared cup of date wine. The Sasanian economy, as detailed in Roman records, thrives on this exchange, its silver drachmas jingling in your pouch. But danger lurks, bandits from the steppe. Romance Bazand, your role grows from helper to guardian. You clutch a small dagger, its hilt carved with the Faravaha symbol, and wonder what drives this life. Feel the dagger's weight steady you, a quiet anchor as the sun climbs. The afternoon brings a lesson. Your uncle, a veteran Caravaneer, teaches you to read the stars, pointing to Sirius as a guide across the Naqsh-e desert. The Sasanians charted these paths Hesses since Shapa's time. Archaeological finds, like the Shahnameh reliefs at Naqsh-e Rostam, show this king's pride in his empire's reach. Its caravans linking east and west. You trace the constellation, your mind filling with tales of Anahita, the water goddess, whose shrines dot the route, offering blessings for safe passage. This cultural tapestry, Zoroastrian faith, royal ambition drives your role, a thread in the empire's weave. Let the starlight guide you, a gentle glow to ease your thoughts. As dusk falls, you help pitch tents, the canvas flapping like a bird's wings. The caravan halts near a caravanserai, its walls echoing with laughter and the clink of pottery. A storyteller recites from the Shahnameh, tales of Sasanian valor, and you listen, half asleep, as he describes Shapa II's victory over Julian. In 363 CE, your life mirrors these epics. Your sale not of girls, but of goods, yet tied to the same servile instinct. The fire crackles, its light a beacon, and you feel the camp chant beat slow. Let that crackle soothe you, a warm rhythm as the night deepens. The stars emerge, guiding the caravan's next leg toward Merv, a Sasanian stronghold. You sit with your father, his face lined bison and sand, and he speaks of the empire's glory, its bridges over the Karun River, its mosaics in Ctesiphon. You're part of this, he says, our blood in every bale. The Sasanian culture, rich with Persian, Parthian, and Indian influences, drives this trade, its art and architecture a testament to its power. You nod, the dagger cooled against your palm, and let the night's quiet wrap around you. Feel that quiet calm you, a gentle tide as the caravan rests. As the fire dies, you lie on a mat, the belsacho a lullaby. This role Caravaneer in the Sasanian era sprang from necessity, ambition and faith, a life where silk and steel shaped an empire. Shahnameh sings of such journeys, and you're its verse, your path lit by fire and stars. The desert sighs, its breath carrying your tale, and you close your eyes. Let that sigh guide you, a soft embrace, and as the camp sleeps, let your mind drift, ready to uncover more under these ancient skies. Below is the second 2,000-word portion of the script for what drove your role as a Persian Caravaneer in the Sasanian era, titled Training Under the Desert Sun. This segment continues in the same style as our previous narrative and the boring history for sleep sample, with a deep dive into the cultural, informational, and historical richness of the Sasanian Empire 224 to 651 CE. It focuses on your early training as a Caravaneer, expanding on Zoroastrian rituals, Sasanian trade networks, and the empire's military and architectural influences, while maintaining first-person immersion, humor, and soothing transitions. For your sleep niche, the story spans 10 portions, each approximately 2,000 words, totaling 20,000 words. You wake to the sharp call of a desert hawk, the Sasanian sun climbing over the jagged peaks of the Zagros Mountains, its golden rays warming the caravan post in Persia. It's been a month since you first stood among the camel bells, and at 13, your role as a Caravaneer begins to take shape under the vast sky. Hey, we're stepping into your training under the desert sun, where the Sasanian Empire's culture and trade secrets mold your path. If this journey soothes you, give it a like, and let me know in the comments where you're drifting off tonight, by a window or under a blanket. Dim the lights, feel the warm sand beneath your feet, and let your breath slow as we learn together. You're outside the caravanserai, the stone walls etched with reliefs of Ahura Mazda's winged symbol, a testament to the Sasanian faith. Your father hands you a leather harness, its straps worn from years on the Silk Road. Time to earn your place, he grunts, his voice carrying the weight of 100 journeys. Training starts with the camel's stubborn beasts with humps like small hills. You fumble with the harness, the camel snorting as if to laugh, and your uncle chuckles, better than wrestling a lion, eh? The humor lifts your spirits, but the task is serious. The Sasanian economy, as chronicled by Roman historian Ammianus Marcellinus, relied on these animals to haul silk, spices, and lapis lazuli across 7,000 kilometers, their care a skill passed down through the house of Surun. Let the harnesses creak steady you, a gentle rhythm to ease your mind, your days fill with lessons. Your uncle, a wiry man with sun-scorched skin, teaches you to read the wind its direction, guiding the caravan away from sandstorms that could bury a train of 30 camels. The Sasanians built watchtowers for this, he says, pointing to a crumbling structure atop a hill, its bricks stamped with King Shapur I's seal. Archaeological digs at Darabjerd reveal such towers, part of a network to protect trade routes from the 3rd century onward. You practice, your scarf flapping, and feel the winds whisper, a connection to the empire's engineering prowess. Zoroastrian priests bless these efforts, offering prayers at portable fire altars, their chants echoing, "May the flame guard your path." Let that whisper lull you, a soft hum as the sun rises by noon. You learn to load good silk bales from Changan frankincense from Yemen and silver drams minted in Ctesiphon. Your father shows you the knot tying technique, a complex we've called the Sasanian bind, designed to withstand desert jolts. Shapur II used this to supply his armies, he says, referencing the king's 363 CE victory over Julian. The Sasanian military, with its cataphract cavalry, depended on caravans for provisions, a fact noted in the Roman race Gesta Divi Seporis inscription. You tie a knot, your fingers clumsy, and laugh as it unravels zoops, a lesson in patience. Feel the silk's smoothness guide you, a gentle touch to calm your thoughts. The afternoon brings cultural training. Your aunt, a keeper of Sasanian lore, teaches you the Quadranamig, the epic history recited by caravan storytellers. She sings of Ardashir I, the empire's founder, who, in 224 CE, overthrew the Parthians, his crown a symbol of divine rule. The tale weaves in Anahita, goddess of waters, whose shrines along the Karun River bless travelers. You repeat the verses, your voice wobbling, and she teases, "Sing like a peacock, not a croaking frog." The humor brightens the lesson, and you feel the cultural weight Caravaneers carried, not just goods, but the empire's soul. Let the song's rhythm rock you, a soothing pulse as the day warms. Evenings are for survival skills. Your uncle drills you on water rationing, a critical art on the Doshti-Kavir desert crossing. 1 skin per 3 days, he says, showing a goat skin marked with Sasanian script. The empire's irrigation canals, like those at Shushtar, sustained such journeys, a marvel praised by Chinese traveler Faxian. You practice sipping sparingly, the taste brackish but life-giving, and think of the bandits' Hephthalite raiders who prey on caravans. The Sasanian state, under Khosrow I fortified. These routes with garrisons, their spears a deterrent. Feel the water's coolness refresh you, a gentle wave to ease your mind. One night, a priest visits, his robe embroidered with fire motifs, and blesses the caravan with a ritual. He tends a small altar, its flames leaping as he chants from the Avesta, "May the holy fire purify our way." You watch, awestruck, as the fire reflects Sasanian devotion, its temples like Ada, Gushnasp, housing eternal flames. This faith, older than the empire, drives your role, linking trade to divine favor. Your father nods, the fire guides us, as it did Shapur's conquests. You sit cross-legged, the heat warming your face, and let it seep into your bones. Let that heat lull you, a soft glow as the stars emerge. The training intensifies. You learn to barter, practicing with a Sogdian trader who offers amber for silk. Start high, settle low, your father advises, his haggling a dance of words. The Sasanian bazaars, described in Byzantine accounts, thrived on such exchanges. Their silver drams, a standard currency. You offer 3 bolts, settle for 2 and a carved ivory, and grignor. First deal, the cultural exchange, Persian art meeting Central Asian craft fuels this life. Feel the ivory's smoothness steady you, a quiet anchor as the night deepens. By week's end, you join a mock caravan, guiding a camel across a sandy stretch. The beast sways, it's grown a protest, and your uncle laughs. You're its master now. You steady it, recalling Shapur-i's caravans, supplying his 20-year war with Rome. A logistical feat etched in the Paikuli inscription. The Empire's rich its bridges, its roads drives your training, a legacy of resilience. You rest afterward, the sand cool under you, and feel the day's lessons settle. Let that coolness calm you, a gentle tide as the camp quiets, as the fire dies. You lie on a mat, the camel's bell a distant lullaby. This training, rooted in Sasanian cultures, Zoroastrian faith, trade mastery, military might shapes your role. The Shahnameh sings of such paths, and you're its apprentice, your journey lit by fire and stars. The desert sighs, its breath carrying your tale, and you close your eyes. Let that sigh guide you, a soft embrace, and as the camp sleeps, let your mind drift, ready for the road ahead under these ancient skies. The morning greets you with the distant bleat of goats, sunlight spilling across the Sasanian caravan post nestled along the Silk Road, its air tinged with the aroma of roasting barley. 2 months have passed since your training began, and at 14, your skills as a Caravaneer sharpen under the Empire's watchful gaze. Hey, we're venturing into your first journey across the desert sands, where Sasanian trade and tradition carve your destiny. If this narrative lulls you, offer a like and share in the comments where you rest tonight near a hearth or beneath a canopy. Lower the lights, sense the dry breeze brushing your cheek, and allow your breathing to ease as we embark together. You stand beside a caravan of 20 camels, their loads stacked with indigo-dyed wool and myrrh resin, destined for the Roman frontier. At Nisibis, your father adjusts a saddlebag, his eyes scanning the horizon for Hephthalite scouts. Your first run, he says, voice steady with experience, proves your worth. The Sasanian Empire, under Khosrow ice rule in 350 CE, relies on these expeditions, its trade routes fortified by watchtowers, like those at Khazari, Shirin. Procopius, a Byzantine chronicler, marveled at this network, noting how silk and spices flowed from China to Constantinople. You grip a staff, its wood polished by countless hands, and feel the weight of this heritage. Let the staff's texture anchor you, a quiet pulse to calm your thoughts. The journey commences at dawn, the caravan stretching like a serpent across the Doshti Lut. Your uncle leads, his turban fluttering, teaching you to navigate by the sun's arc. Sasanians mapped thesopaths with precision, he explains, gesturing to a clay tablet etched with celestial charts, a relic from Shapa II's era. Archaeological evidence from Taq-e, Solomon, reveals such tools, used to avoid the salt flats that swalloweth unwary. You squint at the sky, noting the angle, and marvel at the immerse ingenuity. A Zoroastrian prayer rises from a priest's lips, invoking Mithras protection, its melody blending with the camel's tread. Let that melody drift over you, a gentle wave to soothe your mind. Midday brings a halt near an oasis, its water simmering under palm fronds. You assist in unloading water skins, each stamped with the fire altar seal of Ada Berzenmir traders. From Sogdiana, Bartar Forpals, their accents a mix of Persian and Turkic. While a Roman agent inspects the wool, his Latin sharp in the air. The Sasanian economy, bolstered by Ctesiphon funded Khosrow's reforms, including the construction of the Great Wall of Gorgon, you hand over a skin, your hands steadying with pride, and over hair a tale of Shapa, the first's capture of Emperor Valerian in 260 CE, a victory etched in Naqsh-e Rostam reliefs. Feel the water's coolness refresh you, a soft touch to ease your spirit. The afternoon tests your resolve. A dust storm looms, its growl rolling across the horizon. Your father shouts orders, and Yo helps secure the loads with the Sasanian bind, are not designed to resist Thuin's fury. The Empire's engineers, inspired by Parthian designs, built caravaneers like the one at Ray to shelter such caravans, their arches a marvel of baked brick. You tie the last knot, the silk rustling, and laugh as Akamol nudges you its way of approval. The storm passes, leaving a rainbow, a signal Fanita's favor in Sasanian belief. Let that rustle lull you, a rhythmic whisper, as the sky clears. Evening falls, and the caravan camps beside a fire temple, its flames tended by a priest in a white robe. He offers a blessing sprinkling ash from the sacred fire, a ritual tied to the Avesta's purity laws. You listen as he recounts the Quadanamag, narrating how Adasha united Persia with divine mandate, his crown a symbol of legitimacy. The story weaves in the Sasanian art of silverwork, seen in treasures from Hamadan, traded along your route. You sit cross-legged, the ashes scent grounding you, and feel the camp's pulse slow. Let that scent envelop you, a warm embrace to guide your thoughts. The night deepens with a lesson in defense. Your uncle hands you a short sword, its blade etched with Pahlavi script, and demonstrates a thrust against imaginary bandits, Hephthalites. Raid these paths, he warns, citing their incursions during Yazdegerd II's reign. The Sasanian military, with its cataphract horsemen, protected caravans, a strategy settled in the Pakuli inscription. You practice the sword light in your grip and quip, better than fighting a scorpion. He grins, the humor a bond, and you rest the blade by your side. Feel its coolness steady you, a quiet encher as the stars emerge. A trader joins the fire, his robe adorned with Central Asian patterns, and shares news of Merv's markets, where Sasanyandrums buy jade from Khotan. The empire's coinage, standardized under Shapuri, fueled this trade, its designs reflecting the fire altar and royal busts. You listen, imagining the bazaars, and feel the cultural tapestry, Persian, Sogdian, Roman unfold. The fire crackles, its light dancing on your sword, and you sense the journey's purpose. Let that crackle soothe you, a gentle rhythm as the night settles, as the camp quiets. You lie on a mat, Theosis's murmur a companion, This first journey, driven by Sasanian ambition, trade, faith, defense, shapes your role. The Shahnameh echoes with such tales, and you're its traveler, your path lit by flame and starlight. Thedzerd hums, its voice carrying your story, and you close your eyes. Let Thatham guide you, a soft caress, and as the caravan rests, let your mind wander, prepared for the trials ahead under these timeless heavens. The dawn breaks with the faint rustle of palm leaves, sunlight filtering through the haze over a Sasanian oasis along the Silk Road, its waters reflecting the rugged beauty of the Alborz foothills. 3 months into your caravaneering life, at 15, your first journey has led you to a bustling trade hub near Ray, where cultures collide under the Empire's watchful eye. Hey, we're diving into your encounters with traders and rivals, where the Sasanian Empire's commerce and conflicts shape your path. If this story cradles you to sleep, send a like, and tell me in the comments where you unwind tonight beside a lantern or under open air. Soften the lights, feel the cool mist on your skin, and let your pulse steady as we journey onward together. You stand by a caravan of 25 camels, their loads brimming with saffron and turquoise from Naqsh. As merchants gather under a canopy of dyed wool, your father negotiates with a Sogdian trader, his silk robe glinting with gold thread, offering jade carvings for your goods. The Sasanian trade network, stretching from the Caspian to the Pamirs, thrives on such exchanges, its wealth documented in the Byzantine historian Theophanes' accounts of Ctesiphon's markets. You hand over a saffron sack, its aroma sharp in the air, and marvel at the empire's rich spices from India, glass from Syria, all flowing through your hands. Let the aroma envelop you, a gentle warmth to ease your thoughts. Mid-morning brings a Roman envoy, his toga dusty from the Mesopotamian plains, inspecting a bale of silk. Fine work, he grunts, his Latin clipped, but your king's wars raise prices. The Sasanian-Roman rivalry, peaking under Shapur II's 20-year campaign against Constantius II, influences trade, with tariffs funding the empire's cataphract cavalry. You recall the Perculi inscription, boasting Shapur's 350 CE victories, and feel the tension, your caravan, a pawn in this chess game. The envoy tosses a denarius, its silver clinking, and you pocket it, joking to your uncle. Gold for thread better than bandit loot. He chuckles, the humor lightening the moment. Feel the coin's edge ground you, a steady touch to calm your mind. The afternoon heats up with a Kusian merchant, his turban adorned with peacock feathers, bartering for lapis lazuli. He speaks of Bulk's bazaars, where Sasanian drams by Buddhist relics, a cultural blend noted in Chinese pilgrim Xuanzang's records. The empire's tolerance, rooted in Zoroastrian pluralism, allows such exchanges, its fire temples coexisting with foreign faiths. You offer a stone, its blue deep as the Caspian, and learn a phrase in Bactrian, peace on the road, sealing the deal. The interaction weaves Persia's influence across Central Asia, a legacy carved in the Bishopur mosaics. Let the stone's coolness refresh you, a soft wave to soothe your spirit. Trouble stirs as Hephthalite scouts appear, their horses kicking up dust on the horizon. Your father rallies the guards, their spears glinting, and you grab your sword. Its Pahlavi script a prayer to Mithra. The Sasanians, under Yazdegerd II, faced these nomadic raids, their caravans protected by fortified posts like the Darband Wall. You stand ready, heart pounding, but the scouts retreat, deterred by your numbers. Your uncle pats your shoulder, a warrior's stance, not just a trader's. The humor eases your nerves, and you sheathe the blade, its weight a comfort. Let that weight steady you, a quiet anchor as the tension fades. Evening brings a respite. At a caravanserai, its arches echoing with Sasanian grandeur, a storyteller recites the Quadranamag, narrating how Khosrow I rebuilt Juriaropos after Roman sieges. Its frescoes a testament to Persian art. You listen, munching dates, as he describes the king's 6th century reforms, standardizing weights for trade. The empire's silverwork, seen in Hamadan hoards, adorns the trader's stall nearby, and you trace a chalice's intricate vines. This cultural richness drives your role, linking commerce to heritage. Feel the date's sweetness linger, a gentle touch to guide your thoughts. A priest joins the fire, his robe embroidered with fire altar motifs, and offers a blessing with ash from Ada Gushnasp. He speaks of Anahita, whose rivers sustain the caravan routes, her worship etched in Taq-e Bostan reliefs. The ritual ties your journey to divine protection, a Sasanian custom predating Islam, noted in the Avesta's hymns. You bow, the ash cool on your forehead, and feel the camp's unity. The fire crackles, its light dancing on the chalice, and you sense a deeper purpose. Let that crackle lull you, a warm rhythm as the night deepens. The night unfolds with a lesson in diplomacy. A Roman merchant, wary after Shapur II's raids, seeks assurance of safe passage. Your father, fluent in Greek, negotiates a treaty offering wool for olive oil, a deal echoing the 562 CE peace with Justinian. The Sasanian state, detailed in the Chronicle of Sebios, balanced war with trade, its caravans a diplomatic tool. You watch, absorbing the art of words, and quip oil for peace better than swords. The merchant smiles, the humor bridging cultures. Feel the oil's scent calm you, a soft breeze as the stars emerge. As the camp settles, you rest on a mat, the caravanserai's arches a silent guardian. This encounter with traders and rivals, driven by Sasanian ambition and faith, defines your path. The Shahnameh sings of such crossroads, and you're its traveler. Your journey lit by fire and art. The oasis murmurs, its voice carrying your tale, and you close your eyes. Let that murmur guide you, a gentle caress, and as the night unfolds, let your mind drift, ready for the trials ahead under these ancient heavens. The horizon glows with the amber hue of twilight, casting long shadows over a Sasanian outpost along the Silk Road. Its stone walls weathered by winds from the Central Asian steppes. 4 months into your caravaneering journey, at 16, you've reached a frontier near Dara, where the empire's edge brushes against Roman territory. Hey, we're stepping into your clash with Roman forces, where Sasanian resilience and trade meet the test of war. If this tale eases you into rest, share a like, and let me know in the comments where you find peace tonight near a candle or beneath a quilt. Dim the illumination, feel the crisp air against your face, and allow your heart to settle as we venture forth together. You stand amidst a caravan of 30 camels, their loads heavy with pepper and silver ingots, as a Roman patrol emerges from the dust, their crimson banners fluttering. Your father tightens his grip on a spear, his face set with determination. They'll tax or take, he warns, referencing the 350 CE tensions under Shapur II, whose campaigns against Constantius II strained trade routes. The Sasanian Empire, stretching from the Tigris to the Oxus, relies on these paths, its economy, bolstered by goods like Chinese lacquer, as noted in the Chronicle of Zacharias Rita. You adjust a saddle, the leather creaking, and feel the stakes rise. Let the creak anchor you, a steady beat to calm your thoughts. The Roman centurion, his armor dented from border skirmishes, demands a toll half the pepper passage. Your father counters, citing the 363 CE Treaty of Nisibis, which allowed Sasanian caravans free transit after Shapur II's victory over Julian. The air thickens with tension, the centurion's hand resting on his gladius. The Sasanian military, with its armored elephants and cataphracts, often clashed here, their tactics carved in the Byzantine reliefs. You hand over a small pouch of saffron, a gesture of goodwill, and quip to your uncle, a pinch for peace, cheaper than a sword. He smirks, the humor diffusing the standoff. Feel the pouch's softness steady you, a gentle touch to ease. Your mind midday brings a standoff as Roman scouts circle, their horses kicking up sand. Your uncle organizes a defensive line, spears glinting under the sun, while you secure the camels. Their grunts a chorus of unease. The Sasanian state, under Khosrow I's 6th century reforms, fortified such routes with garrisons, their walls like those at Durban standing against invaders. You recall the Pekuli inscription detailing Shapur I's consolidation of power, and feel a surge of pride in this legacy. The scouts withdraw, outmatched, and you pat a camel's flank, its warmth a comfort. Let that warmth envelop you, a soft wave to soothe your spirit. The afternoon tests your nerve. A Roman detachment, emboldened by a recent raid, attempts to seize the silver. Your father leads a parley, his Pahlavi fluent, negotiating a compromising for safe passage to Edessa. The Sasanian diplomacy, honed by the 562 CE peace with Justinian, shines here, blending trade with strategy. You watch, clutching a dram stamped with Shapur II's profile, its silver cool in your palm, and think of the empire's resilience against Rome's legions. The deal holds, and you laugh. Silver buys more than steel today. The humor lifts the camp's mood. Feel the coins chill, refresh you, a quiet anchor as the tension ebbs. Evening falls, and the caravan camps near a fire temple, its flames tended by a priest in a saffron robe. He performs a purification rite, sprinkling water from a Karun river, vial invoking Anahita's blessing for safe travel. The Sasanian faith, detailed in the Avesta, ties commerce to divine favor, its fire altars like Adafarnbag guiding caravans. You kneel, the water's touch grounding you, and listen as he recites a hymn about Mithras' justice, a deity revered by Sasanian warriors. The fire crackles, its light dancing on your dram, and you sense a sacred duty. Let that crackle lull you, a warm rhythm as the night deepens. The night brings a lesson in resilience. Your uncle shares a tale from the Quadranamig, recounting how Shapur I rebuilt Susa after Roman sacks, its arches a symbol of recovery. The Sasanian art, seen in the Taq-e Bostan rock reliefs, reflects this strength, its stucco work traded along your route. You trace a pattern on a saddlebag, its embroidery a blend of Persian and Sogdian styles, and feel the cultural fusion driving your role. He adds, even Romans admire our roads, citing Procopius' praise of the Khorasan highway. Feel the embroidery's texture calm you, a gentle thread to guide your thoughts. A Roman deserter approaches the fire, his Latin halting as he seeks refuge. Your father offers bread, a gesture echoing Sasanian hospitality, a custom noted in the Chronicle of Sebios. The man speaks of Julian's 363 CE defeat, his army scattered by Sasanian tactics, and you listen, piecing together the empire's might. Your uncle jokes he'll trade his sword for dates next. The camp laughs, the humor bridging divides, and you rest the bread in your lap. Let its warmth steady you, a soft pulse as the stars emerge. As the camp quiets, you lie on a mat. The temples glow, a beacon. This clash with Roman forces, fueled by Sasanian trade and faith, defines your journey. The Shahnameh celebrates such endurance, and you're its voyager, your path lit by flame and history. The outpost hums, its voice carrying your tale, and you close your eyes. Let that hum guide you, a gentle embrace, and as the night enfolds, let your mind drift, prepared for the road ahead under these ancient skies. The evening unfurls with the gentle chime of temple bells, a soft glow spreading across a Sasanian village near Marv, its mud brick homes nestled against the Kopet Dag mountains. 6 months into your caravaneering odyssey, at 17, you've arrived at a cultural crossroads where the empire's traditions burst into celebration. Hey, we're immersing ourselves in a festival of Sasanian splendor, where trade and faith intertwine to shape your role. If this narrative lulls you to peace, cast a like and share in the comments where you repose tonight by a fireplace or under a starry veil. Lower the brightness, sense the earthy scent of incense, and let your rhythm calm as we join the festivities together. You step into the village square, the air alive with the fragrance of rosewater and grilled lamb as a Nowruz festival unfolds. Camels rest, their loads of silk and amber set aside, while villagers don robes embroidered with peacock motifs, a nod to Sasanian artistry. Your father guides you toward a fire pit, its flames leaping in honor of Ahura Mazda, the Zoroastrian deity central to the empire's soul. Nowruz, the spring equinox celebrated since Achaemenid times and refined under Khosrow II, marks renewal, its rituals detailed in the Bundahishn text. You toss a sprig of marjoram into the fire, its crackle a prayer, and feel the communal pulse. Let that crackle warm you, a gentle embrace to ease your mind mid-festival. Dancers swirl to the beat of daft drums, their movements echoing the quadrinamig's tales of heroism. A priest, his turban adorned with a Faravar pendant, leads a procession to a shrine of Anahita, goddess of fertility, its walls etched with reliefs from Taq-e Bostan. The Sasanian faith, blending Persian and Mesopotamian influences, thrives. Here, its fire temples, like Adagushnesp, fueling such gatherings. You join the dance, your steps clumsy, and a villager laughs. Grace comes with time, not camels. The humor lifts your spirit, and you sway, the rhythm syncing with the crowd. Feel the drums pulse steady you, a soft cadence to calm your thoughts. The afternoon brings a bazaar, its stalls brimming with Sasanian craft, silver chalices from Hamadan, turquoise jewelry from Nish. Traders from Sogdiana barter silk for saffron, their voices a tapestry of languages. While a Roman merchant, his toga faded, admires a tapestry depicting Shapur the First's triumph over Valerian. The empire's economy, bolstered by the Silk Road, funded such artistry, its drams stamped with royal busts, as noted by You handle a chalice, its vines intricately carved, and marvel at the cultural fusion Persian, Indian, Central Asian. Let the metal's coolness refresh you, a gentle wave to soothe your spirit. A theatrical performance follows, reenacting Ardasha. Eyes to 24 CE rise against the Parthians, his crown a symbol of divine rule. Actors clad in Sasanian armor, their shields reflecting the firelight, narrate from the Shahnameh, its verses praising the founders' unification. The empire's architecture, seen in the arches of Firuzabad, inspired this stage, a legacy of resilience. You watch, munching a honeyed fig, and quip to your uncle, better drama than a bandit raid. He grins, the jest bonding you with the crowd, and you savor the sweetness. Feel the fig's texture ground you, a quiet anchor as the performance ends. Evening deepens with the feast, tables laden with pomegranate stew and flatbread baked in clay ovens. A priest blesses the meal, sprinkling water from the Karun River, invoking Anahita's abundance. The Sasanian diet, enriched by trade, includes spices from India and olives from Syria, a blend chronicled in the Chronicle of Sebios. You share a bowl with a Kushan trader, his tales of bulks markets weaving into the night, and feel the village's warmth. The fire crackles, its light dancing on the stew's steam, and you sense a cultural heartbeat. Let that crackle lull you, a warm rhythm as the stars emerge. The night hosts a stargazing ritual, villagers gathering to honor Tishtria, the rain god, with offerings of milk. Your uncle points to Sirius, a Sasanian navigational star, its position mapped in clay tablets from Taq-e Solomon. The empire's astronomers, serving kings like Khosroi, charted such skies, their knowledge traded to India. You pour milk, the liquid cool against your fingers, and marvel at this celestial link to your journeys. A child giggles nearby, stars guide better than camels, and you laugh, the humor a thread of joy. Feel the milk's chill calm you, a soft touch to guide your thoughts. A poet recites verses from the Hephthalite Wars, praising Yazdegerd II's defense of the eastern routes, his cavalry a shield for caravans. The Sasanian military, detailed in the Pakuli inscription, protected such festivals, their presence a backdrop to trade. You listen, the rhythm hypnotic, and trace a constellation, its pattern a map of your path. The empire's resilience, forged in war and celebration, drives your role, its art and faith a constant. Let the poet's voice drift over you, a gentle wave as the night deepens. As the village quiets, you rest on a mat, the temple bells a distant melody. This festival, rooted in Sasanian culture, Zoroastrian devotion, trade, wealth, historical pride defines your journey. The Shahnameh echoes with such gatherings, and you're its witness, your path lit by flame and song. The mountains hum, their voice carrying your tale, and you close your eyes. Let that hum guide you, a soft caress. And as the night unfolds, let your mind wander, ready for the road ahead under these timeless heavens. The midday sun casts a golden sheen over a Sasanian caravan halt near the Oxus River, its waters glinting with the promise of distant lands, the air carrying the tang of wet earth and cumin. 8 months into your journey, at 18, you've risen to lead a small caravan, your skills honed by trade and trial. Hey, we're stepping into your emergence as a leader among the Sasanian trails, where empire and legacy converge. If this story cradles your rest, share a like, and tell me in the comments where you find solace tonight, near a brazier or under a moonlit sky. Dim the glow, feel the river's gentle murmur against your skin, and let your breath flow easily. As we advance together, you stand at the head of 15 camels, their loads brimming with frankincense and lapis lazuli, as your crew looks to you for direction. Your father, now your advisor, nods approval, his weathered hands resting on a staff. You guide them now, he says, recalling how Khosrow I elevated capable youth to lead trade missions in the 6th century. The Sasanian Empire, under his rule, refined its bureaucracy, entrusting caravan masters with autonomy, a system praised. In the Chronicle of Sebios, you adjust a harness, the leather supple under your fingers, and feel the weight of command. Let the leather's texture ground you, a steady presence to calm your thoughts. The morning unfolds with a council under a canopy of felt, your crew a mix of Persians, Sogdians, and a Roman defector debating the route to Samarkand. You propose the northern path, citing a recent Hephthalite retreat, a move echoing Yazdegerd II's strategic withdrawals in the 5th century. The Sasanian military, detailed in the Paikali inscription, relied on such foresight, its cataphract, patrols clearing trade lanes. You sketch a map on a clay tablet, its grooves mirroring the Khorasan highway's curves, and earn a nod from a grizzled guard. Wise choice, he mutters, and you smile, the approval a quiet boost. Feel the tablet's roughness steady you, a gentle anchor to ease your mind. Midday brings a challenge as a flash flood threatens the river crossing. You direct the crew to unload the camels, their grunts a chorus of effort, and oversee the construction of a temporary causeway with stones and branches. The Sasanian engineers, who built the Shushtar hydraulic system, inspire your improvisation. Their canals a marvel noted by Chinese traveler Fuxian. The water recedes, and you guide the first camel across, its bell jingling triumphantly. Your uncle laughs, a king's road from mud. The humor lightens the toil, and you feel a surge of pride. Let the bells chime lull you, a soft rhythm to soothe your spirit. The afternoon tests your diplomacy. A cushion trader demands priority for his goods, citing a contract with Ctesiphon. You counter with the empire's trade laws, established by Khosrow I, which prioritize caravan cohesion over individual claims, a policy reflected in the seals of Darabjerd. You offer a compromise, half his load now, half at Samarkand, sealing it with a shared cup of pomegranate wine. The Sasanian bazaars, described by Theophanes, thrived on such negotiations, their drams a currency of trust. You sip, the tartness a reward, and quip, wine beats war. The trader grins, the jest forging a bond. Feel the wine's warmth refresh you, a gentle wave to calm your thoughts. Evening arrives with a firelit gathering, where you lead a Zoroastrian blessing. A priest, his robe fringed with gold, kindles a portable altar, chanting from the Avesta to honor Mithras' justice. The Sasanian faith, with its fire temples like Ada Farnbag, underpins your authority, its rituals detailed in the Denkard text. You sprinkle ash, the scent earthy, and feel the crew's respect grow. The fire crackles, its light dancing on a silver chalice from Hamadan, and you sense a spiritual strength. Let that crackle envelop you, a warm cadence to guide your mind. The night deepens with a strategy session. Your Roman defector, fluent in Latin, shares news of Justinian's 541 CE plague, weakening Roman borders and easing your path. The Sasanian state, under Khosrow, I exploited such shifts, its caravans a lifeline during the 562 CE peace. You plan a detour to avoid plague-ravaged towns, marking it on your tablet, and joke, safer than a Roman feast. The crew chuckles, the humor, a thread of unity. Feel the tablet's edge calm you, a quiet pulse as the stars emerge. A stargazer joins, pointing to Aldebaran, a Sasanian navigational star tracked from Tati Solomon. The empire's astronomers, serving Shapa II, mapped such skies there. Charts traded to India. You trace the constellation, its light a guide, and marvel at this celestial heritage. The Sasanian art, seen in the Bishopper mosaics, often depicted such stars, linking trade to the cosmos. Let the starlight drift over you, a gentle touch to soothe your spirit. As the halt quiets, you rest on a mat, the river's flow a companion. This leadership, driven by Sasanian strategy, trade laws, military insight, celestial wisdom, defines your journey. The Shahnameh honors such leaders, and you're its steward, your path lit by fire and stars. The mountains whisper their voice, carrying your tale, and you close your eyes. Let that whisper guide you, a soft embrace, and as the night unfolds, let your mind wander, ready for the legacy ahead under these timeless skies. The night settles with the soft murmur of a desert wind, moonlight bathing a Sasanian encampment near the Caspian shore, its waves lapping against a rugged coastline. 9 months into your leadership, at 19, you've guided your caravan through trials, now facing the weight of responsibility amid shifting tides. Hey, we're delving into your challenges as a seasoned Sasanian leader, where empire and adversity forge your path. If this tale brings you calm, offer a like and share in the comments where you seek rest tonight near a hearth or by a window. Dim the lights, feel the sea's gentle spray on your face, and let your heart beat slow as we proceed together. You stand by a fire pit, its flames flickering against the dark, overseeing a caravan of 20 camels laden with amber and myrrh. Your crew, a blend of Persians and Sogdians, gathers around, their faces etched with fatigue after a grueling trek from Merv. Your father, now your counsel, points to a horizon scarred by Hephthalite raids, their recent attacks disrupting the Silk Road. The Sasanian Empire, under Yazdegerd II's reign in the 440s CE, faced such threats, its trade routes defended by the Great Wall of Gorgon. A marvel noted in the Chronicle of Joshua the Stylite. You grip a map tablet, its clay cool, and feel the burden of protection. Let the clay's smoothness ground you, a steady touch to ease your thoughts. Morning reveals a dilemma, a bridge over a tributary, built by Sasanian engineers under Khosrow, lies damaged by floods. Your crew debates repair or detour while you assess the structure, its arches echoing the grandeur of Firozobad's palaces. The empire's hydraulic expertise, showcased at Shushtar, guides your decision, and you order a repair with timber and rope, a task completed under Shapa II's logistical legacy. A Sogdian trader grumbles, slower than a lame camel, and you retort, but safer than a swamp. The humor sparks laughter, easing the tension. Feel the rope's texture steady you, a gentle pulse to calm your mind. Midday brings a supply. Crisis as rations dwindle, the plague rumors from Constantinople cutting off Roman trade. You ration water, drawing on the Avesta's teachings of stewardship, and send a scout to a Zoroastrian shrine for aid. The Sasanian faith, with its fire temple at Ada-Berzenmir, sustained such communities, their priests distributing stores. As recorded by Chinese pilgrim song Yun, the scout returns with dates and grain, and you distribute them, earning a nod from a guard. A leader's foresight, he says, and you feel a quiet pride. Let the date's sweetness refresh you, a soft wave to soothe your spirit. The afternoon tests your resolve as a rival caravan, led by a Parthian noble, claims your route to Ray. You invoke Khosrow I's trade edicts, ensuring fair passage, and negotiate a joint escort against Hephthalite raiders. The Sasanian state, detailed in the Pekuli inscription, balanced tribal rivalries with unity, its drams a symbol of authority. You share a cup of mulberry wine, the tartness a seal of truce and joke, better allies than enemies. The noble smirks, the jest forging a pact. Feel the wine's warmth envelop you, a gentle touch to guide your thoughts. Evening arrives with a storm, its thunder rolling over the Caspian. You direct the crew to secure tents, their canvas flapping like eagle wings, recalling Shapa the First's campaigns against Roman storms. The Sasanian military, with its elephant cores, adapted to such weather, a tactic noted in Ammianus Marcellinus' histories. The storm passes, leaving a rainbow, a sign of Anahita's favor, and you rest by the fire, its crackle a companion. A child offers a shell, its spiral a gift, and you smile, nature's map. The humor lifts the mood. Let that crackle lull you, a warm rhythm as the night deepens. The night unfolds with a strategic counsel. Your Roman defector warns of Justinian's 527 CE border buildup, threatening Sasanian gains. You plan a detour through the Elborz Mountains, using trails mapped by Sasanian astronomers from Taq-e, Soliman. The empire's celestial knowledge, traded to India, guides your choice. Its stars like Aldebaran, a beacon. You mark the route, the tablet's grooves, a silent plan, and quip. Stars outshine swords. The crew nods, the jest, a thread of hope. Feel the groove's edge calm you, a quiet anchor as the fire dims. A priest joins, his robe bearing embroidery, and blesses the camp with ash from a portable altar. He recites a Denkard hymn to Mithra, linking justice to leadership, a Sasanian ideal reflected in the bishop mosaics. You kneel, the ash cool on your brow, and feel the spiritual weight of command. The fire's light dances on the shell, its spiral a symbol of endurance. Let that light drift over you, a gentle wave to soothe your spirit. As the encampment hushes, you lie on a mat, the Caspian's tide a lullaby. These challenges, driven by Sasanian strategy engineering, faith, diplomacy, your leadership. The Shahnameh honors such trials, and you're its guardian, your path lit by flame and sea. The shore whispers, its voice carrying your tale, and you close your eyes. Let that whisper guide you, a soft caress, and as the night unfolds, let your mind wander, prepared for the legacy ahead under these timeless skies. The afternoon unfolds with the quiet ripple of a desert spring, its crystal waters reflecting the rugged expanse of the Sasanian plateau near Naqsh-e, where wild times sense the breeze. A year into your leadership, at 20, you've weathered storms and rivals, now poised to reflect on your role's enduring impact. Hey, we're exploring your growth as a Sasanian Caravaneer leader, where legacy and culture intertwine under the empire's vast canopy. If this narrative lulls you to serenity, drop a like, and share in the comments where you rest tonight, beside a stream or wrapped in silence. Soften the lights, feel the time's earthy whisper on your skin, and let your spirit ease as we journey inward together. You sit by the spring, its surface mirroring the snow-capped peaks of the Elborz, as your caravan of 18 camels rests. There are loads of silk and turquoise stowed. Your father, now a mentor, joins you, his gaze tracing the horizon where the Silk Road stretches toward Samarkand. You've carried more than goods, he says, alluding to the Sasanian spirit under Khosrow II's 7th century reign, when trade flourished despite Byzantine wars. The empire's economy, detailed in the Chronicle of Theophanes, thrived on such resilience, its drams funding the grandeur of Ctesiphon. You hold a turquoise bead, its blue a link to Bodakshan mines, and feel the weight of your journey. Let the bead's coolness ground you, a steady presence to calm your thoughts. The morning brings a moment of teaching. You guide a young apprentice, his hands trembling as he ties a Sasanian bind knot, its design a legacy from Shapa I's logistical triumphs. The empire's engineers, who crafted the Shushtar dams, inspired such techniques, their precision noted by Faxian's accounts. You demonstrate, the rope taut under your fingers, and share a tale of Yazdegerd II's defense against Hephthalites, his caravans a lifeline. The boy nods, his eyes wide, and you quip knots hold tighter than fear. He laughs, the humor, sparking confidence, and you feel a mentor's pride. Feel the rope's texture steady you, a gentle pulse to ease your mind. Midday reveals a cultural exchange as a Sogdian trader offers a bronze mirror, its surface etched with Sasanian floral motifs. You trade a lapis lazuli pendant, its deep hue a Sasanian hallmark, and discuss the Bishop mosaics, where such art blends Persian and Roman styles. The empire's tolerance, rooted in Zoroastrian pluralism, fostered this fusion, its fire temples, hosting diverse merchants, as recorded in the Avesta's hymns. You admire the mirror, its reflection a map of your growth, and joke, a face worth the Silk Road. The trader smiles, the jest cementing trust. Let the mirror's coolness refresh you, a soft wave to soothe your spirit. The afternoon invites a spiritual pause. A priest, his robe fringed with fire altar threads, conducts a rite by the spring, sprinkling water to honor Anahita, whose worship adorned Taq-e Bostan reliefs. The Sasanian faith, detailed in the Denkard linked water to prosperity, its shrines. Sustaining caravan routes, you join, the waters touch a blessing, and recall the Ada Gushnasbeth temple, its eternal flame a beacon for traders. The ritual ends with a chant to Mithra, and you feel a deep connection to your role's sacred roots. Let the waters flow, lull you, a warm cadence to guide your thoughts. Evening falls with a reflective council. Your crew shares stories. A Roman defector's tale of Justinian's plague, a Sogdian's account of Balk's market siege, thread weaving the Sasanian tapestry. The empire, under Khosroi's reforms, standardized trade weights, a policy etched in Derabjerd seals, ensuring fairness across cultures. You listen, sipping mulberry tea, and quip tales way more than camels. The crew chuckles, the humor a bond, and you sketch a new route on a tablet. Feel the tea's warmth envelop you, a gentle touch to calm your mind. The night deepens with a stargazing lesson, the apprentice at your side. You point to Vega, a Sasanian star tracked from Toti Solomon, its position guiding caravans since Shapa II's era. The empire's astronomers, their charts traded to India, shaped this knowledge, a legacy seen in the Quadenamag's celestial references. You trace the constellation, its light a compass, and marvel at the empire's reach. The boy yawns, stars outlast us. And you laugh, the jest a thread of wisdom. Let the starlight drift over you, a soft wave to soothe your spirit. A poet recites from the Shahnameh, narrating Ardashir I's to 24 CE ascent, his crown a symbol of divine rule. The Sasanian art, with its stucco work from Hamadan, adorned such tales traded along your routes. You listen, the rhythm hypnotic, and feel your legacy grow, not just goods, but stories. The fire crackles, its light dancing on the mirror, and you sense a timeless bond. Let that crackle lull you, a warm rhythm as the night settles, as the encampment stills. You lie on a mat, the springs trickle a companion. This growth, driven by Sasanian culture, faith, art, astronomy defines your leadership. The sings of such stewards, and you're its heir, your path lit by water and stars. The plateau hums, its voice carrying your tale, and you close your eyes. Let that hum guide you, a soft caress, and as the night unfolds, let your mind wander, prepared for the legacy ahead under these eternal skies. The twilight descends with a hushed sigh over a Sasanian caravan rests near Persepolis, its ancient ruins glowing softly under a violet sky, the air rich with the scent of sandalwood and sage. A year and a half into your leadership, at 21, you pause to reflect on a life shaped by the Silk Road's rhythm and the Empire's enduring spirit. Hey, we're weaving together your legacy as a Sasanian Caravaneer, where history and heritage find their echo. If this journey has guided you to peace, share a like, and let me know in the comments where you find rest tonight, by a fireside or beneath a celestial dome. Lower the lights, feel the cool stone beneath your palms, and let your soul settle as we conclude together. You sit among the weathered columns of Persepolis. Its carvings of winged bulls and lotus flowers, a testament to the Achaemenid roots that the Sasanians reclaimed. Your caravan, now 16 camels strong, rests nearby, their loads of amber and lapis lazuli unpacked for the final leg to Ctesiphon. Your father, his hair silvered by the road, sits beside you, his voice soft. You've carried our name, he says, nodding to the Empire's legacy under Khosrow II, whose 7th century reign saw trade peak despite Byzantine strife. The Sasanian economy, chronicled by Theophanes, thrived on such resilience, its drams, a currency of survival. You hold a lapis bead, its hue a memory of bowed action, and feel the weight of your journey's end. Let the bead's smoothness ground you, a steady presence to calm your thoughts. The morning brings a farewell ritual. A priest, his robe adorned with fire altar motifs, kindles a small blaze by the ruins, chanting from the Avesta to honor Ahura Mazda. The Sasanian faith, with its temples like Ado Farnbag, blessed every caravan, its rituals detailed in the Denkard text. You offer a sprig of myrtle, its fragrance rising with the smoke, and recall Anahita's shrines along the Karun, their waters sustaining your path. The crew joins, their voices a low hum, and you feel the spiritual thread binding your role. Let the smoke's aroma envelop you, a gentle warmth to ease your mind. Midday unfolds with a recounting of your travels. Your uncle, a storyteller in the quadrinamic tradition, narrates your journey from the Oxus floods to Roman Parlis's words, painting the Sasanian tapestry. The Empire's art, seen in the Taq-e Bostan reliefs, captured such tales, its stucco work traded to Sogdiana. You listen, sipping mulberry tea, and quip, more epic than a bandit chase. He laughs, the humor a bridge to the past, and you trace a column's carving, its lion motif a symbol of strength. Feel the tea's warmth steady you, a soft pulse to calm your spirit. The afternoon invites a cultural exchange. A Roman merchant, his toga patched from the 602 CE war, trades olive oil for your turquoise, marveling at the Sasanian craft. The empire's pluralism, noted by Procopius, allowed such commerce, its bazaars a blend of Persian and foreign wares. You hand over the bead, its blue a legacy, and share a tale of Shapa I's to 60 CE victory over Valerian, etched in Naqsh-e Rostam. He nods, your roads endure, and you smile, the praise a quiet honor. Let the oil's scent refresh you, a gentle wave to soothe your thoughts. Evening falls with a stargazing tribute. You guide the apprentice to Vega, a Sasanian star mapped from Torti Solomon. Its light a guide since Shapa II's era. The empire's astronomers, their charts, reaching India, shaped this knowledge, a legacy in the Shahnameh's verses. You trace the constellation, its glow a compass, and muse, stars outlast empires. The boy grins, and caravans, and you laugh, the jest a thread of wisdom. Feel the starlight drift over you, a soft touch to lull your spirit. The night deepens with a legacy ritual. The priest anoints you with ash from the fire, a mark of a Caravaneer elder, as the Avesta hymn to Mithra resounds. The Sasanian ideal of justice, reflected in the bishop mosaics, honors such leaders. Their roles a bridge between trade and faith. You stand, the ash cool on your forehead, and feel the crew's respect. The fire crackles, its light dancing on the ruins, and you sense a timeless bond. Let that crackle guide you, a warm rhythm as the night settles. As the encampment hushes, you lie on a mat, the ruined silence a companion. This legacy, forged by Sasanian culture, Zoroastrian devotion, artistic splendor, celestial wisdom, your path, the Shahnameh sings of such stewards, and you're its echo, your journey lit by stone and stars. Persepolis whispers, its voice carrying your tale, and you close your eyes. Let that whisper cradle you, a soft embrace, and as the night unfolds, let your mind drift, your legacy resting under these eternal skies. The ruins fade into shadow. The Silk Roads hum a distant memory, and you rest. Your story woven into the empire's fabrica, Caravaneer's life, a Sasanian soul, eternal beneath the heavens.